Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in the Columbo and we're on Sea of Fortune. I think. Yes, Sea of Fortune. Alright. So yesterday you guys saw my insane game in the Conqueror, which turns out to be my best game ever so far. So that was pretty cool. But this is another game that I had last night and basically, I'm trying to get a game in the Connecticut for you guys. I want to get a Meet the Connecticut out there, but I want a specific style of video for it, and I just haven't had the game that actually works out yet. I've had some solid games in Connecticut, just haven't been able to get over the hump of every game being a freaking raffle stomp. Literally a blowout every game I get in Connecticut. It's absurd. Whether it's my team throwing, their team throwing, it's ridiculous. It's so difficult for me to get the game that I want when the entire game lasts about 4.5 minutes. But I digress. I'm going to have to give a shout out to my team on this one. And by more importantly, mostly the people that are right next to me. Now, I've made a habit out of saying that I think I'm cursed. That the people that spawn next to me tend to be the dumbest people in the lobby. This is not the case in this particular video. At least for the Shima. So what we're going to showcase is a prime example of holding our side. And we don't just hold our side, we take advantage of what the enemy gives us, and we absolutely obliterate them. Now here, I fire my guns hoping that I don't get spotted. Unfortunately, I do get spotted. So we're going to go ahead and use our smoke screen to try to avoid getting hit with anything crazy right off the bat. This early in the match, if you're the first thing spotted, it is not uncommon to see like 8 ships shoot at you, right? So we want to just try to get away from that potential, right? Now, we know Montana's here. We know that the Jaeger's here. We don't know what else is here. There's usually at least 3 ships that spawn here, plus the people that spawn in the middle. But as you're noticing, the Jaeger is just broadside as can be, not paying attention. He's turning towards us. We put out the 16 rounds from this thing and darn near send that man to the Shadow Realm. The Columbo is disgusting. How this thing has not been nerfed yet is beyond me. I don't understand Wargaming's logic. Because everybody that plays this thing with any brain cells at all thinks that this thing is one of the most busted ships in the game, and it is. It just is. I don't understand why this thing is as good as it is. It's got no weakness. It really doesn't. It's got 16 guns that are 15-inch, and you would probably go, well, 15-inch guns, they probably don't do that. No, they're absolutely devastating. Because they have stupid penetration angles that pin everything at any angle, seemingly. And they hit enough of the shells that it's devastating no matter where you hit. You hit superstructure, 20k damage. Somebody broadside, God forbid, their whole health is just gone. Hope you had fun. I mean, look at this. We've already slapped the Montana. We slapped the Jaeger. We're at 73,000. We reach back out to the Montana again, another 12k. That was a bad salvo for us. We shattered 3 rounds. Now, we are going to run into the island here. That's on me. But the thing that sets this thing apart from most battleships at the tier are the rear guns being 360 degrees. 360 degree rear turrets mean they are always where you need them when you need them. Unfortunately, the front guns aren't 360 degrees. So as I'm trying to stay angled here, and of course we're pretty tanky as long as we're not broadside, we're trying to turn an angle towards them, but plant ourselves in a position to kite away from them. Now, Montana, again, is just absolutely begging for it. We're about to get the rear guns loaded again. He is trying to angle a little bit, but we're just going to aim high, try to get as many shells on target as possible, and we're going to citadel him by aiming up higher. I mean, he was turning towards us. Maybe I got lucky, went through the cheek a little bit. I don't know. But the Jaeger seems to forget about something. I don't know why this man suddenly forgot that I darn near sent him to the Shadow Realm the first time. But this man is like, you know what? I'm about that life. I don't care what you think you can do. I don't care that you exist. And then just goes broadside after shooting me. He knocked on my door and then just sat there broadside. Thanks, I guess. We're at 129,000 damage. The Shima comes through and absolutely clippity-claps the freaking Montana. And then our cruiser starts to try to finish off the Montana. Doesn't quite pull it off. Jaeger misses his torpedoes. Shocker. And as we think about shooting the Montana here, we're going for superstructure, obviously, right? As Professor Snape would say, obviously. But Schroeder managed to take our kill there, but I don't really care. He's dead. 146,000 damage by 2 kills, right? Or, well, two ships. Now, I want you to pay attention. Schroeder is whatever. We don't really care about Schroeder. The Shima. The Shima is an absolute legend, a GOAT, an absolute OG. I gotta give him all the credit. Now, watch what I do here. First of all, I am anticipating this guy coming out to try to come after me. I wait until I get spotted, and then I just try to shoot 16 shells into the open, and maybe I hit something, right? I know he's going to try to torp me, and you can see I do ask for help. You'll see I say, I need intelligence. Watch what the Shima does next, guys. This is legendary. Legendary. A destroyer that actually understands how to help somebody. It's crazy. I know. I request intelligence. He's nearby. He goes and gives me intelligence. Mind blown. To what do I deserve this honor? I mean, good Lord. It is so unfathomable to have teammates that actually work together. It really is. Like, it is a beautiful thing. Now, Schroeder is actually doing the right thing here, too. He's going around the edge. Why is that the right thing? Because he's blocking the escape route of the enemy destroyer while he's not spotted. And he's got amazing secondaries. Now, you can see torpedoes are on their way. We know it's a Smolen. We already saw them once. So I'm not terrified of these torpedoes. But Smolen has radar and a good gunboat. So we send 16 rounds downrange and we hit him with 6 of them, taking over half that man's health. We are going to take a torpedo, but look at the shells coming in at the destroyer. It is a beautiful thing, man. We got a cruiser shooting from the left flank. We got the cruiser, the Schroeder coming around the other flank. The Shima's opening fire with his guns. Oh my God, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. And that's why I had to showcase this game. You cannot not showcase this. Look at this. Good game. What a concept. Oh my God, Spartan's not being an absolute tool. Like, no. I show things that need to be shown, right? Like when I call out bad plays, I call out myself all the time for bad plays too, but everybody always forgets that. They just think I call out everybody else, blame everybody else for everything. I never say, oh man, that was a stupid play by me. No, I never said that in my life, right? But a lot of people forget that I say that, right? It's all that confirmation bias or whatever. Everybody, the negativity bias, whatever you want to call it, where everybody always remembers the one thing but not the others. But I digress. I always try to call out the good that I see in my teammates too, so that we can all learn from it, so that we can see where plays like that. The dude didn't lose any health in Hiroshima. He went to fight a Smolen and didn't lose a single hit points. Why? Because he had teammates helping each other. Crazy concept. And am I at the back of the map? I kited away, remember guys? I was getting rushed by an Ager, a Smolen, and a Montana. I had to kite away. And yet here I am. Right back in it. Do I stay kiting away? No. We get back out here and we slap the f out of this gross of Kerfers for being a dum-dum. Just sailing broadside as you do in your Kerfers. It's in the rule book. If you drive a Kerfers, you have to be broadside at all times. I didn't know if you guys knew that. There's no other way to play the Kerfers. It just doesn't exist. But at this point, the only ones left is the Zao and the Destroyer, who just happen to be in a division together. So I'm sure that there's no correlation there, right? But we go ahead and try to catch this Zao off guard and place a beautiful shot that I thought was going to kill him. But unfortunately, we only hit him with 3 shells and they overpinned. Zao. I don't know what I need to say about Zao. Zao either explodes or it is obnoxious to kill. There is no in between. It is absolutely obnoxious to try to kill a Zao. Unless, of course, you got 18-inch guns, in which case it's not that difficult to kill a Zao. But if you don't have 18-inch guns, you don't overmatch that 30 millimeters of armor, it can be an absolute troll. Fortunately, he didn't play it very well. He was a bit lazy, but then again, it's a blowout. Dude, his entire team has just melted around him, one way or the other. I mean, our team just stomped these guys. Our team absolutely lemming train to the left flank. The middle took the middle. Our right side dominated our right side. This team from top to bottom did their what a thing, you know? It's so fun to see. I mean, it's not fun to have those blowouts, but it's so fun to see a team all work together. Left flank did their jobs. Middle did their jobs. Right flank did their jobs. Look at this. Alaska ends up with 3,200 from the left side of the map. I end up with 2777 and 3 kills from the right side of the map. Both of us got high calibers. There's Shimakaze coming in third, and we already said how much of a goat that guy is. So I love it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video too. Leave it down in the comments below, and if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.